All right, so we got question 1 here. It says find the volume of the sphere round to the nearest hundredth. Do not enter units here. Actually, the radius is not showing up on my screen here. Maybe you
Oh,
get.
okay.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It is there. Radius of 8. I see it now.
Oh,
It looked like it was pointing. There's like a number missing. Volume is 4/3 pi r cubed. 4/3 pi times 8 cubed. So go ahead and grab your calculator. Let me know what you come up with on that one.
okay. I got 2,144.66.
Good. That looks to be correct. Just double check that before you enter it. A lot of the mistakes are made just entering it into the computer there, unfortunately. All right. So nice thing is like these are all problems we've seen before. So there's like nothing new here, at least not yet. Question 2, find the volume of the sphere with a diameter of 12. You never use the diameter in general, so we need the radius. The radius is 6, and the volume again is 4/3 pi r cubed. 4/3 pi times 6 cubed there. And
Okay, I got 904.78.
good. All right, three is one I think you had an issue with before.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
So the issue here is like, well, what does it look like after you rotate it around this way? It
It's
is,
a cylinder.
yeah, it's a cylinder, and the height is still 8. The radius, though, can you tell me the radius?
The radius is 3.
Yes. Now you've got all the information you need. The volume of a cylinder is pi r squared h. It is the area of the base times the height. The base is a circle. That's why it's simplified to pi r squared. Height is 8.
Okay. Okay, I got 226.19.
Yes. Good. All right, 4. Again, really similar. Sure, we've seen one like this before. Find the volume of the figure after it is rotated about the axis. So notice I'm always drawing that axis of rotation here. This one becomes a cone when you do that. And the cone, you need the height, you need the radius. Volume of a cone is 1/3 pi r squared h. What is the radius?
The radius is 5.
Good.
And the height is 9.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, I got 235.62.
Okay, very good. All right, next one here. Okay, we're kind of a working backwards problem. Here we go.
This one's always been like really difficult for me.
So we did skip 5. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I mean,
was
it's not there, but yeah, okay. Find the missing side of the triangular base. So one of the things that maybe is really not correct about this problem is you don't actually see that it's sitting on the base. The base is the thing it sits on typically. So in this problem, the triangle here is the base. Sometimes it's good to draw it kind of off to the side. The volume is the area of the base times the height. Do they give you the volume in this problem?
Yes, 170.
170. The area of the base, the area of this triangle is 1/2 different base times height. That's x, the base is x, the height is 4, and that's of this triangle here. Is that clear?
Wait, re-say that.
Okay, let's start again here. So just focus on the triangle.
Mm-hmm.
I'll switch colors here, that might also help. The area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height, but it's a different base than what we're talking about over here on the right.
Oh, okay.
So the base of this triangle is the x value,
Mm-hmm.
and the height is 4.
Oh, okay, I get that.
Okay, so 1/2 times x times 4 is 2x. That's the area of the base.
Oh, okay.
The base is the triangle. What is the height of this? Now that's another place, I guess, to go wrong, is the height here is 10. It's the length that it's protruded or extended.
Mm-hmm.
So the height is actually 10 here. No, this really is not to scale. Okay. So we're solving this for x. So 2x times 10 is 20x. Divide both sides by 20. X is 8.5.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So one thing you can always do is check your answer by putting it back in and calculating the volume like you normally do. This is correct, so we don't have to make too much out of it, but that would be a strategy you might use.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so question 7. We got a volume of a silo. So that you're supposed to know that it's a cylinder
Mm-hmm.
plus, because it says the top half is the top half of a sphere. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right, so the
Would it be a
relevant,
half sphere or?
it is, yes.
Oh,
half
yeah,
sphere,
it
yes.
says it.
Half of a sphere, hemisphere. So the relevant dimensions that you need for the cylinder are the height, and then you need the radius. What would be the radius of this cylinder?
The radius would be 10.
10. What is the radius of the sphere?
Also 10.
Yeah. So the volume of the cylinder is pi r squared h. So that is pi 10 squared times 60. The volume of the sphere is 4/3 pi r cubed, but since you only want half of it, it becomes 2/3 pi r cubed. R is 10 here in this problem. So we're going to have to find each of these, add them together, or you can do it all at once.
I'm gonna do it like one by one. Do you know what I mean?
Okay. Yep. So you can be, I'm happy to check the each of those.
Okay, for the circle, the half circle. I forgot what that's called.
Hemisphere,
Yes, yeah.
hemisphere, yes.
Okay, so I got 2094.4.
So go out a few more decimal places since you're going to add. Like go out to let's go out to 3 decimal places
Oh, okay.
because you're going to add.
0.395.
Good, and then do the same thing for the other.
And okay, and for the cylinder, I got 18,849.556.
Good, and then you'll just add those together to get your final answer for that.
Okay, I got 20,943.95.
Good, very good.
It seems like a really big number.
Yeah, I mean silos are large, so yeah, but this doesn't. I mean, I don't even know what this means in terms of like what, like how much grain is that, or you know,
Mm.
I don't know, but how many days would that work? All right, so an 8 here is a composite. So we talked about last night the idea that composites you either add or subtract
Mhm.
the area depending on the scenario. So this problem you are going to subtract. You're going to take the large cylinder and subtract the smaller cylinder. What's the radius of the large cylinder?
The radius of the large cylinder is 8.
And the smaller one?
3.
3. So it's pi r squared h minus pi r squared h, but different r's in both cases. All right, are you gonna do these separate or all at once?
I'm gonna do it separate.
Okay. Let me know what you got
Okay, sorry.
whenever you're ready.
Okay, for the big one, I got 2,799.159.
We've got different answers here. So pi 8 squared times 11.
Oh my god, I accidentally wrote 3 instead of 8.
For the little one,
That would be the.
well, go ahead and give me that, because that's, we also got a different number for that as well.
Oh wait, you're kidding. Okay.
So I've got here,
Here, let me recheck my math.
yeah, and please double check these. I am doing them each time, confirming yours. We don't want to get the wrong answer.
Okay, for the small one, I got 3. Yeah, 311.
Good.
Okay, 311.20. Okay, and then for the big one. Okay, I got 2,002. Yeah,
Okay, good.
perfect.
So go ahead and subtract those and tell me what you come up with.
Okay, I got 1,900.66.
Good. All right, so 9 is kind of a deviation from most of the problems we've been doing, but it is doable. They're asking you to determine what's called density. Density is your mass divided by volume. You might have seen that in your chemistry class. So the mass is given. Mass is 10. No, sorry, they're giving you the density. Take that back. They're giving you the density and they want you to find the mass. So the mass is density times volume. So the density is 10. The volume comes from whatever it is. So it says it's a rectangular prism. So that's 11, 9, and 13. How do you find the volume of that?
You multiply them together.
Yes. All right. Mass is density times volume. Yeah. Grams per cubic meter. It's really odd that it's just around here because there is no rounding needed.
Yeah, I got 12,870.
Okay. Do you have another opportunity to look at the box to see if it says grams or milligrams or something else?
Here, let me check real quick. No, it doesn't say anything.
Okay. Well, there's your answer. 12,870. Don't put a comma in. That's me being negligent. Okay. All right, moving on to number 10.
Mhm.
Number 10 here. It looks like you might get a retake or something on this since some of these are marked off.
Yeah.
Good, that's good. Does it give you, it just says it's wrong, it doesn't give you feedback?
No, not really.
Okay, all right. Find the volume of the ice cream cone. So you're supposed to presume that it's a cone, reasonable here. Height 10 and radius 3. Volume of a cone is 1/3 pi r squared h. Your radius is given as 3. Your h is 10. Let me know when you've got a number there for us to look
Okay.
at.
I got 94.25. 25.
Yes, yes. Are you entering these as we go or
Yeah.
at the, okay, all right. Next one here, number 11. Volume of the pyramid. All right, so the volume of a pyramid is 1/3 the area of the base times the height. The base is a square,
Mm.
10 and 10. So the area of the base is 100, 10 times 10. The height is given as 18. Go ahead and calculate that for us, please.
Okay, I got 600.
Yes. Very good. All right, 14. So like 14, we've already, do you have to show work for 14? I mean, is that why we're doing it again?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. All right. Find the volume of the hexagonal prism. Excuse me. So the hexagon is kind of our focus here. We need to find the area of the hexagon and then multiply it by 50. So if you remember, the area of this thing is 1/2 times the apothem times the perimeter.
Mhm.
And they're not giving you anything else, are they? They're just giving you this number right here.
Yeah.
Okay. And there's a reason why. So if we were to draw, let me draw this triangle right here, we just make it a little bit bigger. It's
Oh, wait.
60 degrees. Good.
Since we have the radius, do we use Pythagorean theorem to find the bottom part?
We would if we had, well, does it give you the radius? Oh, it
Mhm.
does. Okay. Yes. The answer is yes. I didn't realize it give you that. We are going to use 3069 triangle. So no, I'm making this more complicated. So you need to find this leg B from 21.65 and 25.
Mhm.
So that's 21.65 squared plus B squared equals 25 squared. Go ahead and calculate B and round to 4 decimal places for us, please.
Okay, I got oh wait, I have to square root my answer.
Yes.
Okay, I got 12.501.
1. Let's go 1 more. 1 1.
Oh.
Because that's 0.999, so the 9 causes that to round up. All right. So the reason that's helpful is we really need the full side length. The full side length is 2b.
Mhm. So we
Okay.
multiply it by 2.
Yes. And so to get the perimeter, like we're really kind of nested down into this part of the problem, but we're trying to find the perimeter. the perimeter is going to be 6 times the side length.
Mhm.
So the side is 25.0022. That look right?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Okay, so let's go back up here where our goal, like we're trying to find the volume. The volume is the area of the base times the height. We know the height is 50. We don't know the area of the base. That's why we're using this formula. So the apothem is 21.65. The perimeter is 6 times the 25.002.
Okay, I got 1,623.89.
Okay, so you want to go a little bit more on the rounding on that, but then you're going to multiply it by the 50 here to get your volume.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got 81,194.64.
Yes. Can confirm.
Perfect.
That one should be worth more than a point for all the work that it took.
So true.
Yeah. All right. All right, next problem here. 15. All right, find the volume of the rectangular pyramid given that the length is 18 and the width is 15. It doesn't matter which one you choose. Since it's a rectangle, you've got to find the area of that base. The volume is 1/3 the area of the base times the height. So it's 1/3 15 times 18. That's a rectangle. Height is 7.
Okay, I got 630. 630. Did you not get that?
Yes. Sorry, I
Oh.
had a small mistake on my side. Okay, good. Oh, that's in there. Okay. So why don't you try those and see if that works out for you.
I got 14 out of 15. What?
All right.
Okay. We got number 14 wrong, apparently.
Okay. Well, maybe a rounding error, but check with your teacher if you need to on that.
Mhm. I think I have an answer for it. Okay. Okay, the first time that I submitted it, it says I got the wrong answer too. Oh wait, no, that was okay. Wait. Okay, so the correct answer for 14 is 61,187.5.
Okay. I mean, how important is it to get the exact to get this, I guess? I mean, how much time do you want us to spend to sort of figure this out?
It's not that important.
It's up to you. I mean, I'm just sort of asking.
Could we try to get that answer?
Sure.
Mhm.
Okay. All right, so the hexagon here, the if the radius is truly 25, this is 12.5, and it actually means that this whole thing is 25. So that may be where the issue is. So the area of the hexagon is 1/2 the apothem, which is 21.65 times the perimeter, which is 6 times 25. So let's do that calculation one more time.
Mhm.
All right, so that's 1623.75. And then the volume is the area times 50. So you're going to take that number and multiply it by 50.
Oh, okay. There's the correct answer.
All right.
Okay, perfect. I have another assignment for us to work
Sure.
on, but I don't think I sent it to you, so I'll send it to you right now.
Sounds good.
Okay, I just sent it.
All right, I'll look for it now. All right, looks like 9.2. Does that seem right to you? Okay. You got to be pretty close to getting all caught up. Is that
Yeah,
true?
this
Or
is like the last assignment that I'm
oh,
missing in
good.
the class.
Oh, really good. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So the nice thing here, this is all review. This is all stuff we have done. So this is going to be great. We're going to be through this in no time. So you snip in the first question. They do want it in radical form, the answers here. So let's do that. So they're giving you a 45, 45, 90 triangle. Very
Mhm.
important. That means that the legs are the same. So X is 9. The hypotenuse you get from taking the leg and multiplying by the square root of 2. Remember that from the other day? Maybe it was even
Mhm.
yesterday. So I guess the issue is just make sure you answer it, write it correctly. So 9 SQRT2 for the Y, and X is just 9.
Okay.
Any questions on that?
No.
These are the first couple here are at 45, 45, 90. So we'll be rolling through this pretty quickly here. So this time they're giving you the hypotenuse.
Would X and Y be 5?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So you're actually taking that 5 square root of 2. We talked about this idea of A the other day, and you're dividing it by the square root of 2. And that's why A is 5. Number 3 is just a tiny bit more work. Snip that in here.
It would be 8 square root 2.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
All right. So 4, 5, and 6 switch to the 30, 60, 90. We talked about the importance of deciding, are they giving you the short leg, long leg, or hypotenuse?
Mhm.
This problem here. So I'll ask you that here. Are they giving you the short leg, the long leg, or the hypotenuse?
They're giving us the short leg.
Yeah. So do you remember from yesterday how to find the hypotenuse from the short leg?
You multiply it by 2.
Yes.
Okay.
And then the long leg you get from the short leg times the square root of 3. So just make sure you're entering that correctly. They're very particular here about how they want you to do that.
Yeah.
All right, number 5 here, are they giving you the short leg, long leg, or the hypotenuse?
The hypotenuse.
Okay, so you generally go to the short leg. Is that X or Y?
X.
It is X. So X is 9. What would Y be?
Y would be 18.
The hypotenuse is double the short leg.
Oh, wait.
Y is the
This would
long leg.
be 9 radical 2. I mean 3.
Yes. Yes. Good.
I was messing up there.
That's okay. Yeah, a lot to remember. I'm sure you're doing a lot better than most in your class with the amount of effort
Mhm.
you've been putting in lately. So, all right. So again, are they giving you the short leg, long leg, or hypotenuse?
They're giving us the long leg.
Yeah. So you set that equal to a square root of 3.
So that'd be like 4 square root of 3.
Yes.
Okay.
Now that is the short leg. So what does that equal in this problem? Or which letter is that?
X. And then Y would be 8 square root of 3.
You got it.
Okay. Was that all the ones on that problem?
That's everything.
Okay. Okay, I think I have another one from class today.
Sure.
That we did. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. Give me a second. Okay, I'm gonna text this one to you.
Sounds good.
Okay, I hope you can read this.
All right. Yeah, I see something. Good. All right. Yeah, I got those both there. Let me upload those and then we'll get going on these. All right, looks like you've done some of these. Do you want me to check? Do you want me to?
Yeah, can we check them?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, tangent of A. Good. Cosine C for number 2 is, so 12 over, so number 2 does reduce.
Mhm.
So you want to look for that. Here, let me snip that in. So this is correct, but it does reduce. They're both divisible by 3.
Oh, okay. So
And you
it's
are
4
looking
over
for
5.
that. Yeah. The other thing, like this is just me being kind of very particular is I'd like to actually see your answer kind of up here with the,
Oh, okay.
and I like that you circled it, it makes it easy to grade. It's just that it's like, what is 12 over 15? It's the cosine of C. It represents that right there.
Mhm.
But that looks good. Let me look at the next one here, 13. Okay, that's fine. Tangent of C, good. 5. That's good. Cosine A, that's good. Let's see, sine A. That's good. You reduce that one. All right, so we're up to 8 here. I guess to me, you understand this, so I'll just sort of step back here and let you work out these. And
Mhm.
if you have questions, please ask.
Okay. That one's just 8 over 17, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so let's do 9 next.
Okay, this one's 12 over 5.
Yes. All right, so number 10 here, it's got a little nuance to it. So let me
Oh my
jump in
god,
here.
yeah.
So it's just don't make a big deal. You know how to do these. These are 30, 60, 90s, but cosine, like you've been writing, is adjacent over hypotenuse. So it's the 4 square root of 3, excuse me, over the 8. So in this problem here, the 4 is divisible by the 8, but not like you can't go inside the root. So if you see these numbers top and bottom, you can reduce them. It ends up being 1/2 square root of 3 or square root of 3 divided by 2. So basically just divide where you can.
Okay. That kind of makes sense, but I'm still a little bit like iffy on it.
Let's see if it comes up here, because like the next two aren't at all related to it. So not, yeah, I don't know why they threw that in. Maybe it's on the back. So why don't you try 11 here, and then
Okay, 4 over 5,
yeah, yes,
right? Okay.
yes. All right, number 12.
Twenty-four over 25.
Yes. All right, so number 13, they're now asking you, and this is kind of what most students see, is they give you a triangle and you have to find all of them: sine of A, cosine of A, tangent of A, sine of B, cosine of B. So it looks worse than it really is. You're going to see some patterns here. I'm going to help with this one. The teacher is saying to write each answer as a fraction and as a decimal. So the sine of A, let me just give you the answers here, because there's some more important stuff to kind of look at here, is a 24 over 25. Okay, and you can go to the calculator here. Cosine A is 7 over 25. Tangent A is 24 over 25. Now let's look at sine of B. Sine of B is 7 over 25. Do you already have that somewhere?
Oh yeah, and the cosine
Yes.
A.
So in a triangle, it is always the case that the cosine of one angle equals the sine of the other.
Oh,
Okay, because you're going to see that down here. Cosine of B is 24 over 25. So these are also related. Unfortunately, tangent is not like that. It doesn't really give you. Sorry, I wrote the wrong thing for tangent. Sorry. Tangent of A is 24 over 7. It's the reciprocal for the tangent of B. These are
oh,
reciprocals.
okay.
That might be useful down the road. Not sure. You will want to go to a calculator and calculate these. It's up to you if you want to do it now or do it later.
Mhm. Did I ever send you the back of the worksheet?
Yes, yes. So
Okay,
we can
good.
move to 14.
Hmm.
Let me know if you're ready for us to start there.
Let me write down the decimals just really
Okay.
quick. Okay, I'm ready.
All right. So for number 14, it's really very much related to what I was just talking about. Is it okay if I give you a little background here to this, or you just
Yeah,
want to
sure,
jump to the answers?
absolutely.
Okay. So we just talked about this. We said, okay, here's A, here's B. What do you know about the A plus B? What do you
It's a hypotenuse.
no, the angle itself? What do you know about the sum of these two angles? What does it add up to?
Uh,
What do the three angles in a triangle add up to?
the 30, 60, 90 thing?
Okay, so you just said it there. What's
Sorry.
30 plus 60 plus 90? What does that add up to?
Oh, okay, 180.
180. But one of them is already 90. So A plus B adds up to 90. Do you see that?
Mhm.
Okay, so if I give you B, like let's say in this problem, B is 22, we already know A because A is 90 minus 22.
Uh-huh.
So 90 minus 22 is 68. So the idea here is that the sine of 22 equals the cosine of the other angle, which is 68. So the relationship here is that you switch sine and cosine. And then the other one is it's 90 minus the other.
Oh, okay.
So I think after one more example, you will fully understand this relationship.
I think so.
So 15, cosine becomes sine, and then you take 56 and subtract it from 90.
Okay, wait, sorry, I was still writing down the other one.
Okay, sorry about that.
It's good. Okay. Okay, that makes sense.
So it switches from sine to cosine or cosine to sine, whichever one you're given, and then you subtract it from 90 because the two angles have to add up to 90.
And it won't ever give you a tangent, right?
Tangent has its own what's called what is this one? They're called cofunctions.
Oh.
You your thought bubble was probably like, I didn't really want to know that. But this is an important thing in math. Just for right now, you're just trying to get through this. So I try to
Okay, wait.
keep it simple.
So, number 16 would be sine 75.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Right. Now, what I think a lot of the teachers have you do is they have you go to a calculator, make sure your mode is in degrees.
Mhm.
And then they actually say, okay, go ahead and calculate the cosine of 15 and then calculate the sine of 75. And you see that they're exactly the same.
Oh wait, so it doesn't actually matter?
Well, they're trying to show you that they're the same, that these are related.
Oh, okay. Wait, so how would I just put that into my calculator?
You've got a TI 8384, is that right?
Yeah, 84.
Okay, let me share mine here and show you. So like I said, first thing is to go to mode. Mode's right here next to the second. Make sure you're in degrees.
Mhm.
Degrees there, you hit enter.
Okay.
And then type in COS for cosine of 15. Close parentheses, hit enter. And then do sine of 75. Close parentheses and hit enter.
Oh, okay.
This is not a proof. This is just showing you that the calculator is consistent with what we just said out loud.
Okay.
All right, so that takes care of 17 is the last one here. Sine 37.
So it'd be cosine 53.
Yes.
Oh, I feel like a math wizard.
No, you're doing great. Really doing well. All right, I'll try to explain one of these. Really need a full 10 minutes to kind of get through all this, but let's try here. All right, so relative to the given angle,
Mhm.
what is x and what is 8? And your answers are adjacent, opposite, or hypotenuse.
Mhm.
Is
So
x the adjacent, the opposite, or hypotenuse?
adjacent.
Adjacent. And what is 8? Is it the adjacent, the opposite, or hypotenuse?
Hypotenuse.
So which trig function uses the adjacent and the hypotenuse?
Oh, okay.
Sine,
Oh, it's
cosine,
the
or
cosine.
tangent? So the cosine of 32 equals the adjacent over the hypotenuse. Cosine of 32 equals x divided by 8.
Sorry, that's my battery.
Let me know when you get up to here.
Okay, that makes sense.
So we're going to solve for x. To do that, you multiply both sides by 8 to clear it out. So x equals 8 cosine 32. So I'll go quickly to the calculator to do that. Again, really important that your mode is in degrees. 8 cosine 32, close parentheses, and there's your answer. All right.